I'm managing the business of South Korea as a country manager. It was a kind of a serendipity. The first encounter with the IT tech is when I was working at one of the research institute for military study of Korea. There was a project to develop a master plan for defense IT system, and I was participating in the project as a subject leader. At the time, I didn't have a proper knowledge and understanding when I first took part in the project. I should learn a lot about IT industry to do the project. Before I engaged in the project, literally I had nothing to do with IT tech industry. I majored in business and marketing at the university. During the project, I could get some basic understandings of the IT industry, and it gave me an opportunity to seek my career in IT tech industry afterwards. I joined SAP after I had left the Defense Research Institute. When I joined SAP, I didn't know anything about SAP. I haven't even aware of the brand name of SAP. I joined SAP as industry specialist, not solution specialist. Having some IT-related backgrounds and having deep understanding of industry, such as defense industry and public sector industry. It was my mentor who had recommended to consider joining SAP and connected me to the open position. It's purely thanks to his help that I could start my career as IT tech specialist at SAP. To be more precise, it was not an IT tech specialist. I was a specialist of industry who was working at SAP. At SAP, I couldn't find myself fit into the job to sell SAP ERP as pre-sales specialist, even though I didn't have enough knowledge or experience of implementing SAP ERP at the time. There was a huge challenge for me to follow all the changes and the required knowledges. I mean, the changes of SAP at the time were remarkable in speed and variety. I loved the challenges of learning the solutions and engaging in the sales cycles to deliver the value of SAP solutions to meet the customer's requirement. Definitely, there were a lot of challenges. I should study the solution by myself, for myself. I should understand the requirements of customers. I should be able to connect the solution and customer's requirement. I should prepare all the presentations and do the presentations myself. But that gave me kind of the confidence that I could to grow and develop myself to become a expert and specialist in the SAP ERP world. Looking back my whole career in IT tech industry as sometimes pre-sales specialist at SAP, and for many years as a project manager, was just implementing various SAP solutions, and for several years as a sales manager for selling SAP solutions, and now selling open sources support a subscription. I think I can boil down to a few facts or skills for success during the various my IT related careers. The first would be people. I believe the people around you will bring you the opportunities for success as well as the seeds for troubles and problems. We cannot solve the problems by ourselves. I mean, we cannot solve all the problems by ourselves. We need someone's help, and we need to help someone else around us. The second one is continuous learning. Since I joined SAP around 20 years ago, I've always been learning something new to be competent. The speed, width, and depth of changes were really challenging to follow, but rewards were valuable enough. In order to survive, especially in tech industry, continuous learning is a necessity. Engineering background might be important, but it's not all. The company in tech, IT tech industry needs people for various roles and functions with even more various backgrounds. I try to advise you to be audacious to seek your career at IT tech industry and try to learn the required things. I believe SUSE will be a great place to start your career as a IT specialist, even you don't have engineering background, just like me.